And we're back with Let's Play Skies of Arcadia. I'm not.
Hooray.
Still have base. I think
Hi.
I have trance.
Hello.
Yep, he's still here. If you look up onto the top of the screen, that thing that's floating across right up there, that is a Ixotakan ship. Which is really weird, because it can go a lot higher than I can. Which is really weird with information we will get later on in the game. But that guy's a hermit, so I guess he has, you know, abilities that I don't. Okay, let's make our way over to the MoonStone Mountain and break in. I still like Vice's weapon. It looks like half a sword. See, it's like half a sword and like a super hilt. Ooh, Fina just got pyro. Neat. Okay, where's Moonstone Mountain again? I think it's still south. Oh god, we got caught off guard. Luckily, it's all loopers, so we can expect probably 3 out of 3 of them to run. Yep. Well, we won that fight. We actually got magic experience for it, too. That's fantastic. There's Moonstone Mountain. It's a big cylinder. Seriously. And somehow, this happens. I wonder if I have enough moonstones, or moonberries, to get Fina's next superpower.
I think hers requires... I don't remember. Hers always are super expensive.
Yeah, the next one she has, though, is really good, though. I have the regen, I have the damage plus stone. 3 and 4 is wipe all enemy buffs and wipe all teammate debuffs. So you definitely want to have those ASAP. I don't need Vice's next ability anytime soon. I don't need Aka's next ability ever. And I don't really feel like upgrading Drachma.
I forget what Aika's next ability is after,
It's the all enemies on screen damage ability.
Oh, Lambda Burst.
Yeah. But
That one's pretty nice.
nice, yes, but not really needed because we have Vice. Let's see, we currently have the, yeah, that's what we want. Lunar Winds. Very helpful.
Which is the one that gives your whole party a really kick-ass damage shield, or is that not till later?
It's not a well, the damage shield ability is way later. It'll be a number of episodes before we get to the damage shield ability.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
And actually, I'll be leaving a number of bounties until we can actually get that ability, because that's the one you really want to have.
Ah, come on. Show us how it's done.
Well, I'll be getting the, after we do the dungeon after this one, I'll go back and do that bounty that's in Maramba, but... And I might even do the bounty that's right here, I'm not sure about that. Hey guys, can you spot the secret switch on this screen? Exactly. And directly above them... they, narrowly escaped my flame cannon. See, Alfonso is an asshole even to his own guys. He's a mega troll. That's what he really is. And twitch that cape. That's right. I like DeLoca's response. That's good stuff. And there's the warning klaxon. Something's happening. I love the way that DeLoca walks. Especially with his pointy shoes. You can even see like the breathing mechanism on his chest. And that door shut behind us. It's probably not a good thing. So yes, the Moonstone mines are completely trapped, but lucky for us, it doesn't matter, because they're easy traps to avoid. Let's see, we got a cham right over here. Come on, where is it? It's right next to the door, I remember that, but... Come on, come here.
Sorry about that, I had to get the door. Just, some random person urging me to vote for them.
Huh.
Did you tell them you'd do it for a small stipend?
Nah, I told them I already voted for Yogg Saron. Why vote for the lesser evil, you know? Viewers, if you don't get that, Yogg Saron is an elder deity.
Yep, that's our trance. Helping to put it into the world, one act at a time.
Hey, why vote for the lesser evil?
You made that joke twice.
I know. But it's their platform. Why vote for the lesser evil?
Because a lesser evil won't flay my mind open like a fish.
Or will it?
That's a good question. Okay, I really don't like these ambush turns when I have 8 enemies on screen. That's just kind of obnoxious. We were almost fully healed when we walked in. Now everybody's at half health.
Owned.
It's just really not nice. On the plus side, we're getting 8 spirit points per turn now. And that actually is a very plus side. Because it means we get to do a lot of stuff per turn nowadays. Remember, we started off with 2 at the beginning of the game. You know, by the time Vice actually goes, all the bats will be dead. But, I mean, really. I told him to use freaking Rain of Swords, and with so many counterattacks and attacks going on, it's all going to be over by the time he actually gets his turn. And probably some party members might be dead, too. There we go. Now I have to go heal up.
That wasn't so bad.
On the plus side, we're going to get a lot of experience for that. And Vice is about 7 turns from having Incremus.
Had a strawberry banana shake.
Okay, come on, where is it? There we go, there's the cham. Okay, guys. And that might be enough to upgrade Cupel. Nope, not quite yet. That's okay, there's more chams in here. Okay, so make your way up. To the right is a room that we'll be seeing several times, so we're not going to go there now. we'd be able to see more of this place if we weren't constantly fighting. Watch out for the diggers, the thing I'm attacking right now. These things do have a very high chance of fatiguing you, so you kind of want to get rid of them pretty quick. Holy crap, Drachma hit a looper. How often does that happen? Like, all the guys with high accuracy are missing, and Drachma hit one.
I think the looper just kind of assumed he didn't have a chance, so didn't bother trying to dodge.
Fuck
Okay,
it.
so here's the trap in question. Now, guys, tell me, which is the correct panel to walk on?
X.
Yep.
It's basically Blue's Clues tier difficulty.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't exactly hard. Later on, there are a couple of panels that are tricks. Oh, frame rate.
Because they stopped. They're triangles. They stopped doing circle X.
So walk on the X's still.
This actually relies a bit on Japanese culture, where circle means okay, and X means hazard, or don't go.
Yep. Now, this one is just a matter of knowing which one's the correct one. It's this one. And there's another cham right here. That didn't take particularly long. And Cupel is now the Cupel Sword. By the way, did you notice that we're now Vice the Admirable?
Vice the Admirable.
And we got caught flat-footed again.
Vice, the decent fellow.
Yeah, we don't get to be Vice the badass until later on. There's the digger.
Over there.
And there's Cupel Sword. And there's the fatigue gas. The problem is it's an AoE ability. And he landed it. Which means there will be no Rain of Swords this turn. I never understood why they made a Cupel Sword and a Cupel Claymore. Could have been a much cooler slot. But we'll get that later. There's the Rain of Swords. Honestly, I really think that quick is just like a joke stat. It doesn't actually do anything.
Which stat?
Quick.
Oh, quick.
It's supposed to decide turn order, but whenever you see Drachma go first... Can I try to remember which way is the way I'm not supposed to go? Is it this way? You guys, if you look, if you're up here, and in first-person view, if you look down, you can see where you would drop, as long as you're on one of these mesh floors. So these two trapdoors drop you onto the rails, which brings you back near the beginning. Which is always kind of a pain in the ass. Ah, we have control from the start. Now really, why do the Valuans, who are under the land of the yellow sun, why are they casting purple spells?
Why wouldn't they? The spells are helpful to more than just them.
Because most of the creatures in the game are very specific about what spells they can and cannot cast. And it's usually specifically where they're from.
But these aren't creatures. They're dudes.
Dude
the
bros.
same rule applies, actually. Whatever element they start as, that's the only spells they can cast, unless they're a boss. And
Try
notice,
telling it to them.
but here's the thing. The mind control is yellow. Just all kinds of weird. The Valuans are basically the only mob type in the game that violates that rule. Yay, more fatigue gas. Because there's some good news.
You know, that's such an interesting name they chose for fatigue gas. The napping farts.
You had to go there.
Yes, I did.
I mean, I kind of knew you were going there, but you had to go there.
Yeah.
Soon enough, we'll have Sacrum on Aka, and that will actually cause us to use a lot less mana to heal up.
The group heal?
Yeah.
Nice.
Actually, I think I'm gonna not go this way. We're gonna go this way first. So I think this is the way that is not forward progress. Well, I was kind of right. Yeah, the group heal is the next spell that will be learned in the green spell parts, but I kinda need the red spell first. Which, unfortunately, only Vice will have for quite some time. The problem is, the spell we need is the last one in the red arts. Yay, he missed. Or not, never mind, apparently he hit.
Sweet.
It's kind of unusual. I didn't see the, I didn't see Drachma flinch, which is an indication of the hit.
It's because he went straight to dying animation.
Well,
He's Drachma. He's too badass to flinch.
usually when the insta-kill spells connect, you see the flinch animation as if the character got hit, and then they fall over.
Oh yeah, no, I don't remember that at all. They just stand there and take it.
Well, luckily we have Rissalem, so Drachma gets right back up.
Good.
And he even says good. He knows that was a good thing.
Good.
Good. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce half these enemy names anymore. Lusich?
Thank the moons.
Look, even Cuble's dancing for us.
Do 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 do.
Okay, so that's not the way we go. Skies is really funny because it follows that old RPG player rule that once you know the way you go, you always go in a different direction. It rewards you for that.
I wish it weren't so predictable, but
Yep.
RPGs, of course, it's just the way it goes.
Man, another freaking flat-footed battle? Really?
Flat-footed, nerd.
They're supposed to be rare, but that's the third one we've had in this dungeon alone.
I think the black map prevents that as well, but I can't remember.
But it also increases encounter rate. We already have enough encounters as it is. I don't want to increase my encounter rate. That'd be kind of silly. Wow, I'm glad that Aka hit the right person. That's right, guys. Fina with a basic attack actually killed someone. And we just used Rain of Swords on one dude. Yep, 2 more battles, and Vice will have one of the most useful spells in the game.
Useless? Which spell?
Useful.
Oh.
Yeah, he's getting Incremus.
Yeah. I didn't say useless. I don't remember any one spell being useless, necessarily. I never used the Eternity series of spells, though. I hated them.
I mean, I consider the damaging ones to be pretty useless, but... I think there's always a better use for that MP or for that turn. Usually focus. Yay! We caught someone off guard for once.
Hooray!
Fantastic. Oh, that's almost their entire team in one turn. I would have preferred it being their entire team in one turn. You know, as much as I don't like recycled enemy types, which a lot of RPGs do, there are some times where I would like to see an enemy type get recycled. The Diggers are one. I don't think you ever see them in any other zone. And they are actually kind of a cool enemy type. Okay, so here's the next level down, and this is the one that I always forget where I want to go.
Oh, crap.
I don't want that one.
Where are you going? Oh, that's right. You can peer down, of course.
This is one of the ones I want. These trapdoor guys, the ones that I'm going through right now, you will always fall. So it's a matter of choosing where you want to fall. Let's see. That's a minecart. That's a minecart, which means center is the way to go. Now, what I'm trying to decide is if I want to stay on red after Vice gets Incremus long enough for Fina to get Incremus, or do I want to go immediately to green so that way I can get Sacro?
About this point of the game, I myself spread their colors to start getting everybody a little bit of everything, but...
Well, it'd only be like 10 to 11 more.
Vary.
Yeah. It'd only be about 10 to 11 more battles to get Fina Incremus, but in that time, I'd have Sacro, so... Like, we already have people with Quicka. We already have... And Quicka is one of the only other important spells. No, super important spells, at least. I love watching Vice counterattack, because I know that that's one less guy that I have to deal with after that. And... Oh, you're kidding me. Never mind. I forgot where I was in the spell listings. Damn it. No, folks, we are not getting Incremus this time. We got Pyrulin, which is the actual biggest fire damaging spell, because I forgot about that.
It is a good spell.
And here is Send Time. Because I also kind of forgot where I was in the complex. Yep, Hans's father. And I like him. Most important about this conversation was, are the kids okay?
Centime. Centime. I don't know how the game wants you to pronounce its stupid name.
Nope. All I know is he's a technical genius.
Or he's tricked you into thinking he is.
Basically, he's got a sonic screwdriver. We know this. So now this elevator works. Which is awesome because we needed it. That being said, I have no idea which level I'm on at this point. I can't remember if I'm going the correct direction to get everything now, which is bad. I don't want to have to come back in here. So let's go this way. And am I where I think I am? No, I am not. This is most decidedly not the correct direction. Okay, well, we're gonna switch to green for a bit, guys, because I want a better healing option.
Saccharin is what you mean to say?
Sacrum, actually, is the one I want.
Saccharin.
Saccharin's last.
I know, but Saccharin is still the one you want. What is that? 5,000 damage to, or 5,000 hit points to everybody? I'm pretty sure.
No, that's the insta heal for full. So yes, that's the one I actually want. Because that's insta heal to full for anybody. But the one.
Oh right, Saccharin. Okay, yeah.
But Sacrum is 1,000 health to everybody in the party, and that's the one I want next.
Man, I haven't played this thing in forever. I'm just getting everything wrong. I am just like over 10 or some nonsense I've been.
Don't worry about it, it's not that bad. Fina just got Sacri. She just got her first healing spell. Okay, guys, I'm trying to go the right way. I really am. That's not the right elevator. That's actually specifically the wrong elevator. That is the elevator I do not want to use.
There are 2 elevators that are unlocked.
And if I remember correctly, that's the elevator that actually progresses the storyline. I don't want to use that one. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Oh, great. Now they've used Quicka. It is not the way I wanted this battle to go. What are the point of those, like, D-rings on the front of their boots? What is the best possible thing that particular bit of costuming could do for them? I snag those D-rings from my hands and yoink and lift them up. You know, if we're talking about bad costume design,
They're used for securing when performing maintenance on a ship or something, so they don't fall off.
Look at that. And
that
here
is
comes
way,
Trance.
that is way too logical. That this is a video game. We don't do that here.
Trance just comes in and blasts you with logic right in the face. How'd you like that?
I just took 1,000 damage from that. I think I just got KO'd. That was horrible. I feel bad now.
Knowledge, motherfucker. The greatest weapon.
And
There's a reason G.I. Joe said knowing is half the battle.
yeah, because he couldn't figure out what the other half was.
Bullets.
Knowledge, or bullets, and a knowledge of where to put them.
Knowledge in a full magazine, children.
Holy crap, that digger is walking. I don't think I've ever seen them do that before.
They walk around like Tonka toys or whatever, those little things that,
Yeah, they do. Those little wind-up dealies.
yeah.
And honestly, that's what they are. They're not running on, like, fuel or anything. They're wind-up. That's exactly what they are.
Take this.
This episode's gonna take forever because we have to get everything, and these battles are just popping up. But I really don't want to split Moonstone Mountain into two, because that would just depress me. Ooh, it's a moonberry. Okay, let's go down from here. And where do I need to go from here? Ideally, I want to be over there. With that treasure chest, because that's a item for Drachma, I think. Or maybe it isn't, I'm not sure. As Base said, there's just so much backtracking in this place just to get everything. Okay, I know there's there's another chest down there. I know there's a moonfish around here. Ah, it's over there. I need to be off of that. Okay. Which means I did need to go down that elevator. Right. Did I mention I hate this zone? Like, this zone is not fun. It's obnoxious. Okay, so that's that way. That's that way. What about this? I want this one. Because then I get... Well, I will get that chest in a second. The only thing I can think of is that the more battles I have means the closer I am to getting the healing spells I need. That's where I need to be going.
That is a way to see the silver lining.
At least this isn't as bad as the time where I'm going to have to force grind 100,000 gold.
Nice.
Because you know that's coming. I mean, it's way down the road, but it is there, and I know it's there, and I've got to remember when to do it, so that way I don't actually spend all the gold I'm supposed to have at that point in the game. There's the Deloco Mail, which is really good armor. And I believe it increases attack. Nope, never mind. That's not the attack increasing mail. Okay, this is the one where we're forced to go all the way back to the beginning. Which is just all kinds of suck.
All kinds. Every variety.
Every variety of suck. I never understood why loopers breathe fire.
Why wouldn't they?
Because they're so goofy looking. I mean, you'd think they would have some other ability, like to call stars down to attack you or something. Or maybe a lick-a-tongue lick, something like that. Okay. So this is also what happens if you fail to avoid the traps. You take a ride all the way back here. Thud. Smack. Ow. The question is, if he breaks so many of his minecarts like this, isn't it like a major expense for him? You'd think that wouldn't be a good thing. Yeah, this is how far back we went, guys. All the way back to that first trap. Lots of backtracking. we caught these guys unawares.
Here goes.
It'd be very nice if we were able to actually select who's actually learning what spell. Instead of the way they actually do this. Because I know someone is watching is thinking, why doesn't he just make, like, just Fina have silver and just Vice have red? The problem is it doesn't work like that. Whatever, everybody gains the experience of whatever weapons are being used. So it's 2 general experience for whatever they're actually using, and that's given to themselves, plus 2 experience for every other color that's being used at the time. So if I have, like, Fina use silver and Vice use red and everybody else use green, then everybody will get 4 green, 2 silver, 2 red, and then 2 for whatever they're currently using at the time. It just spreads it out a lot for no particular reason. So that's why you see me focusing on one color at a time. Okay, here's the question. Which elevator is this? So I can't remember which elevator this one is. I do love how much damage Fina is doing. I really appreciate that. That she's not just being completely useless, she's actually doing decent damage. Man, I wonder how long this episode's gone already.
I haven't been keeping track of the time as we go. I just watch.
Let's see if I can figure it out while we wait for this turn to end. 40 minutes so far.
Nice.
Luckily, we're almost to the end. I have a couple more items I have to pick up, and then we have a single boss fight to deal with.
Tough fight.
Okay, let's use this elevator. Okay, where did that put me? A enemy fight. Perfect. Apparently Vice needs to heal up. You know, it's almost more worth it to let guys go down and let Fina raise them to full health than it is to heal them.
It's a very common tactic.
It's kind of sad that that's a more efficient way to do this. Aka's getting close. 2 more battles for her, and that should get her sack rum. Okay, so the Moonfish is over here. Or am I on the wrong platform? Am I still on the wrong platform? There's the... Okay. Yeah, I'm on the wrong platform. The platform I want to be on is... down there. Somewhere. I'm trying to figure out which one it is. That one? Okay, so it's that one, all the way down there. That's another Moonberry. Does that mean I can get Fina's final ability? Not quite yet. I'm trying to decide if I want Fina's final ability, or if I want Vice's final ability.
I take Fina's. Vice is already pretty handy. He's good to go for a while.
Yeah. And Aika will never need upgrading again. Until I get bored and decide that I have too many moonberries. And hey, Aika, would you like to upgrade for a while? Yeah, we'll use Fina's, because that's just altogether useful.
Over there.
Oh, considering Vice's next ability is the Counter-Strike for the entire team, and I don't really need that. It's not a very useful ability for the same reason Counter-Strike isn't a very useful ability.
Tough fight.
Counter-Strike, it's good for bosses. Like, I mean, or if you're fighting an enemy that is doing, like, for example, the Magma Tiki thing.
Yeah, if you're doing that, or if you have Aika protecting against magic every turn, you can use it. The only problem with it is that Aika's Delta Shield doesn't protect against special abilities, and neither does Counter-Strike. So those you're just letting through while not dealing damage back.
That's true.
Here goes. Over there.
We don't like that. That's not good. Look at them create those shockwaves using those blunt batons they have. That's talent. Can you imagine what Cirque du Soleil would be able to pull off if they had some of these abilities?
Cirque du Soleil.
Think about it. Being able to use just blunt batons and to be able to create shockwaves through the air to juggle with. That would be badass.
We've finished them off.
I mean, think of the type of things they pulled off with 2 girls and 1 bowl of water.
You pervy bastard.
That's French Canadians for you.
Go watch, you can actually find it on YouTube, go watch the video for O, and it's called the Water Bowl. It is a really well done sequence.
Yeah, dude, O is like 20 years old. Love that. I saw it so many times when I lived in Vegas. All the time. All the times.
I still prefer Mystère, because I think that was done very well.
Mystère is very awesome as well. The only shows they have that aren't very good are Humanity isn't very good, and Chris Angel is Terabad.
Yeah, but Chris Angel is not Cirque du Soleil, thankfully.
Yes, it is.
Chris Angel, really?
Yep. Chris Angel is the only man to headline Cirque du Soleil.
Weird. I did not know that.
Yep, it's a Cirque show, and it's terrible. It's terrible, awful, no good, very bad.
Thing. Yep.
Yep. It used to be, he's changed it like 3 times. When I first moved to Las Vegas, it was before the show had opened, and my aunt was a very, very influential person on this trip. She was a local celebrity, and so I went to go see his pre-screening, basically. And it was awful. We walked out halfway through. It was the worst show. It was the most narcissistic piece of garbage I had ever seen. And it ran like that for a month, and then they stopped it to change it. And then it ran a different way for a month that I never saw, and then they stopped to change it again. And now it's been running consistently for the past few years, where it's just basically any other magic show. He does nothing interesting at all. He just, like, cuts a woman in half and then disappears across the stage and reemerges on the chandelier or whatever. A bunch of just real basic stuff.
Now you want a good magic show, check out a guy called The Amazing Jonathan.
Oh yeah, he's awesome.
The Amazing
The
Jonathan.
Amazing Jonathan.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard of him. Or I might have heard of him. It's familiar. I've heard of him, but I can't remember.
Like,
Okay,
whoa, okay,
do
I
you
have
know
never
the,
seen that before.
the mystical enchanted snowball of India? Ah, India. The
Oh, it's
land
Penn and
of the
Teller.
lakes.
They're my favorite magicians.
Yes, Penn and Teller are definitely my favorite.
The Amazing Jonathan is basically how to word it. Alright, you know who Dave Attell is?
Nope.
Bloody hell. He uses a lot of comedy in his magic, basically. And it's freaking hilarious.
Not just a lot of comedy. His entire act is comedy that just happens to have magic thrown in.
The only comedy magician I've ever seen... Well, he's not even really a magician. He's a prop comedian. He's not a magician at all. I don't know why I said that at all. But since I'm talking about him, Carrot Top, he was really funny. Carrot Top is an extraordinarily funny comedian.
Yeah, it's picture Carrot Top, because that's a good example. He uses a lot of props as well, but actually good, and with a lot more focus on the magic.
I mean, actually good. Carrot Top is an amazing prop comedian. He is so funny. I saw him live 3 times, and I could not.
I know,
I
I'm just teasing you.
Pissed myself every time. He's so funny.
I think one of the better prop comedian magicians is I forget what his. I think it's just stage names like Puff the Magic Dragon. That's it. He is funny as hell.
One of the best bits the amazing Jonathan does. At one point during one of his specials, he has this obviously unfunny joke. And of course, no one in the audience laughs. So he points out someone in the audience. You're volunteered. Get the hell up here. You, take this remote. On the count of 3, start pressing the button. 1, 2, and then this music starts blaring. A girder comes down. 3, press it. And every time they press the buttons, just a huge row of hands with middle fingers flick up. Just flipping off the whole audience at once. He just grins. Now that's a budget. That's the amazing Jonathan style. I mean,
He's funny.
This is a fellow who, in his early days, kept what looked to be a bottle of Windex with him on his cart at all times. It was blue Kool-Aid.
But you continually drink it.
Yes, out of this blue Windex container, because he liked the way it made everyone react.
I don't know why anybody would react negatively to that, really.
Oh no, it's not that it's negative, it's like is he really drinking Windex?
Yeah.
He also, you know how every time when a magician does a magic trick, and they ask someone from the audience, the first thought in your mind is usually, is that a plant? The amazing Jonathan not only uses a plant, but acknowledges it later on. Which, the effect is amazing.
Yeah, he's a real showman, and viewers, if you haven't heard of him, he's on Netflix. I know you guys have Netflix. Everyone has fucking Netflix. Your mom, who doesn't use a computer, has Netflix.
Not mine.
Even she does, even if she's dead. Corpse Flicks just came out last month.
No, she's not dead. She just doesn't use Netflix.
More of a Hulu fan?
Nope. She doesn't watch TV on any. She just watches TV on regular TV. She has cable. That's it.
What is this K-ball of which you speak?
The old ways.
Ah, the strange square boxes, hooked via iron cables, or perhaps copper, I do not know.
Iron.
Iron. Amazing! It's almost as good as gold, I mean, really.
In some games, usually not.
Okay, we're almost done, guys. I promise. I know where I'm going. It's just taking a while because there's too many freaking enemies. Like, we've committed mass genocide on multiple continents at this point. I don't know how there's a population left.
They breed really, really fast.
Even the mechanical ones, they breed faster.
They breed really, really fast. Especially the mechanical ones.
Especially the mechanical ones.
Because they have a vibrate setting.
These are the larger versions of gray goo. That's what this is.
We won! We won!
They're the gray goo molecules. That's what this is all about. Come on. What I wouldn't give for a white map. I can't remember
What
how
do you have to do to get one?
I can't remember.
They drop.
I think it's just a rare drop off of freaking loopers.
I don't remember which enemy specifically.
I'm pretty sure it's a looper. I'm pretty sure black and white both drop off of loopers. This is taking so damn long. Like, if this was the overworld, I would be off-screening this, but because I'm trying to show you where to get some of these items, I can't.
We won! We won!
Keep moving. Well, on the plus side, Fina's starting to get healing abilities. I just got a couple... was that a 1-inch blaster for Little Jack? Must have been another 3-inch blaster.
What's the difference between the blasters and the cannons?
Blasters have higher damage, same accuracy, but require more SP per turn.
Mm-hmm.
So
fair enough.
they're actually usually worse than a cannon. Because that SP is usually best saved for either a magic spell or for the harpoon cannon. Or whatever your special cannon happens to be. Okay guys, it's the last platform I have to take, and then we're gonna go take that elevator from way back when. This is where that Moonfish was, and actually, if I had come down here originally, I could have skipped half this episode because I did not need any of those other items. But the Moonfish is important because we do not want to come back here.
Truth.
Believe me, an extra half an hour in here is better than having to come all the way back at a later date. Because then you have to fight through all this, and you don't get anything from it. The experience would be crap, and so would the magic experience. At least now we can say we've ground up a little bit. If there was only a turbo button on the Wii, guys, I swear.
We've finished them off.
Okay, here is Drachma's new arm, the Deloco Drill, which has an instant kill effect with a very low proc rate. But it has a very high damage ability, which is good. Thing is, we will be replacing that hand almost immediately. And there's the Moonfish. It's actually kind of sad how fast that hand gets replaced. Like when I say fast, it's getting replaced in the next dungeon, guys. There won't even be a town before that. So, it's literally a drill, which actually looks kind of cool.
Dorito.
Hey, he's
The drill
going all
that pierces the enemies!
Well, it pierces them and sends them to heaven. It makes sense.
I don't know if some of these guys are going to heaven, man. Have you seen what some of these enemies do? Especially the balloons?
True.
There's slavery going on in this here mountain. Now, he just bitch slapped someone with a drill. What type of attack is that? It wasn't even a bitch slap, it was a pimp slap. With a drill. Actually, in
I
fact...
love his crits. I love Drachma's crits. They're my favorites.
In fact, not only was it a pimp slap, but Drachma rarely actually stabs someone with his hand. So what's the point of that freaking drill? Okay, guys, we are almost there.
Oh, holy shit, I did get a gold.
Here goes.
On the plus side, I'm gonna have a crap ton of money from all this. In your own time, Miss Vina. Where did that come from? So apparently Cupel Blade has latent effect silence
We did it.
with a very, very low proc rate. I wasn't aware of this. Okay, guys, now we're going to take this elevator that I didn't want to take earlier. As you can see, that map right there is pretty filled out.
This is an annoying map to get the hang of, too, because it's an elevation map rather than, like, a normal map
Yeah.
of any sort. It's annoying.
It's also a completely three-dimensional map, but the mini-map is not. So it is very hard to read. That's part of the reason why I got lost, because I couldn't remember what level I was on.
Over there.
Luckily, it's one of the only times the game actually does that. Every other elevation level has a map per level. Okay.
Is it over already?
Oh, Glyph of Might will also be getting Glyph of Speeds. They are one-use items that replicate the effects of Incremus or Quicka.
They are. And they are worth it. Well, they're not worth buying, but they're worth using. I mean, if you've got it. There's very few fights that are like, oh my god, save your consumables for. So, just use them.
Especially with how the consumables are, we can buy most of them. There's only one consumable I can think of off the top of my head that you cannot buy.
Which would be the Aura of Valor. Of which I believe there are only 2 or 3 in the game. I think only 2, but I can't remember.
I think there's 3.
Everything else, though, even the permanent stat-up items you can eventually buy, though they are expensive. I think the permanent stat-up items are like 25 or 50,000 gold each.
Oh, no, not that much. They're 10,000 apiece.
10,000 apiece? Oh, I remember them being super
Well, they're like
expensive.
9900, but
Are they? I don't know.
They're still
That's very
extremely
end of the game,
expensive.
though.
yeah, I mean that's very expensive.
I remember dropping like over 1 million gold on them one time and being amazed that I didn't have enough gold to buy everything I wanted.
Well, guys, I wonder which room has the guy who progresses the storyline.
Chomp. Chomp.
I do love that we're in battle formation this time.
Yeah, you tend to be when you fight human NPCs. Like this, like little, staged fights.
Why would it have to be Quicka? Why? Why do you want to go ahead of me? It's not going to help. I'm still going to win.
You just want to hear the cool noise. It's the only reason I ever cast Quicka. Ship battles, Quicka becomes important.
In 2 ship battles specifically. Both late game battles, too. About the 2/3 mark, I think.
Can't wait till you're out of Horteka, though.
We're almost there. Sort of. A little bit.
Go faster. Go faster.
still got we still got a number of episodes before the really cool stuff starts happening.
Truth. Truth.
Coolness will occur soon enough, viewers.
Well, I mean, we're getting cool stuff going on already. We're getting some of the really powerful abilities. We got the big spells going on. I mean, cool stuff happens just about every turn, but the stuff that happens in the game that makes you go, God damn, that's awesome, doesn't happen for a little bit.
Hooray.
Yeah, like, for example, on... what was it, the really cool event? Ah, yes. Drachma revealing that his arm is actually a beam cannon.
Yeah, keep on dreaming.
The sad thing is, I wouldn't put it past the game. I really wouldn't.
Well, except that it doesn't happen.
Healing Salve is the only other way to get regeneration effects in the game.
Yeah, I was talking to another friend a while ago. Confirmed. Etc.
This is Asapa. He's a dirty old man. He also has a bit of a personality.
A little bit of personality.
See, even Aika calls him out on it. And he knows what a Sylvite is. Goofy girls' measurements, yep. But the king didn't say anything about bringing him back conscious. Such a good line. I love his theme. I don't know, guys. Does that room look particularly like nice and safe and everything?
Of course. I'd trust my life to it.
Completely. That's exactly where I want to go for my vacation. Another elevator. Hey look, it's a door and an oddly placed save point.
It's obviously just there for the sake of it.
Yep. Let's see. Yeah, that's not gonna fly. And we're healed up. A huge room in the mines with nothing in it.
Surely there will
Observation
be...
deck, too.
There cannot be a boss battle here. Nah, that would be silly.
No, it won't be. It'll just be the falling ceiling gag.
You know, I've always wanted to see a case where it's obviously a falling ceiling, and it's obviously set up like that, and the ceiling starts to fall, and then all of a sudden the floor just drops out and leaves them in a spike pit, you know?
I think they did that in I Want to Be the Guy.
I wouldn't know, I've never played it.
Dispose of them.
Yeah, Antonio 2, guys.
Antonio 2!
Because this thing worked the first time.
Nothing is significantly different about this fight.
At all.
It is identical to the first.
It is the exact same as the one we fought, the first boss fight of the game, except now there's 4 of us, and we have better spells.
Actually, doesn't he have a tackle this time? Maybe he doesn't. I'm pretty sure it's identical, but he might have a trick.
Yeah, he might have, like, something interesting, but...
They at least changed his stats, right?
They changed his color.
Yeah. His color changed, he's a little bit stronger, but honestly, you know, I think I chose to go green spells first, so I had heal back then. I didn't have Incrum, now I have Incrum.
Yeah, he's gonna get peppermint dicked.
I mean, if you look, that was 338 damage to him just now, and you're already seeing significant damage to him. He's not gonna last. I shouldn't even be buffing up for this, honestly.
Overkill?
No such thing. If you're leaving a scorch mark, you're not using a big enough gun.
Indeed.
More DACA.
Always needs more DACA.
So that was the boss fight, everybody.
Hooray!
No, it's not over that quick. But considering I can Cutlass Fury every turn, this is not exactly the hardest fight, and it's actually not even supposed to be.
Take this.
Total bust lady uppercut right there. Actually, you know the way I'm gonna run this? I'm gonna run this the way I should run it. So guys, this is the strategy used for really tough bosses. Aka and Fina continuously focus while your attackers go in and attack. This will mean that you're always going to have a lot of SP to do with whatever you need to. Like, for instance, getting Drachma to tackle.
For instance.
Once again, my favorite song in the game. Actually, I don't even know if Drachma's going to have a chance to tackle. He might. I'm not seeing that tackle move. And on this turn, the world ends. Aw, Drachma doesn't get to tackle. Yep, that was the boss fight, guys. That was it.
You sure? I blinked and I missed it.
I know, right? But we got a crap ton of EXP for it, though.
Well, it's not, you know.
And we got a decent amount of magic, and we got the Moonberry, so Fina's going to be getting her special ability. And then we get this cutscene. This cutscene's the whole point you did that. Right here.
Not this way!
Thud.
Smash.
Well, it's at least his spine gone.
It's actually a really ridiculous array of spikes. They can be pretty easily avoided.
Yeah,
I mean, presuming they don't collapse through the floor.
Just crouch down, I mean.
Uh-oh. Nerd rage incoming.
3, 2. This is the best part of the game, right here. This is, if you're upset, guys, if you're having a bad day, just come and watch this part of this episode. Just watch that for a while. Sure to put a smile on your face.
That needs
Someone
to be
needs a
set
gif
to
of that.
yakety sax.
And he does this weird tilt thing and falls over. Twitch, 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 twitch. And now we just walk out. Oh, and, Fina, do me a favor and unlock that ability for me. Revive,
Be a dear.
cures all adverse effects, and completely restores all HP of all allies.
Ooh.
Costs 18 SP, though.
Brutal, but useful.
I made a few adjustments to some of the machinery in the mines. Did it help? He totally looks like Benjamin Franklin.
No, he doesn't.
Totally
Benjamin Franklin?
does. Just think about it for a bit.
No. I shan't.
Okay, well, let's head to the save point, and then we will finish up this episode. And this is where we are, guys. That was that door. The only door in the game, or only door on the level I have not used yet. And that's 100% completion of this area, at least. That took way too long. Okay, guys. Next episode, we go do another incredibly long dungeon.
Hooray!
Yeah. We'll see you guys soon.